construction.
Did you get some rest?
No, not really, but I'm good.
One of our engineers. Hi, did you get some rest?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, it's different ships, so it's different crews.
Yeah.
And usually the way they work is, so now they're doing the greenery, so this becomes a huge park. So we have 23 of these cubes. It's a bit like a Lego game when kids throw their Legos. So it's not like a school where you only go inside and you go from class to class. The idea is that this is all a labyrinth. You know, one class is on the roof, one class is inside, one class is outside. So the pyramid was built, we're going to jump and go to the interior. The pyramid was built after the death of Enver Hoxha. They initially wanted to make a mausoleum to keep his body. Now clearly Albania in 1985-86 was not very good with refrigeration because of lack of electricity. So the idea here is how to reoccupy the building. It lost the functions in 92 and then became, it was destroyed as an Enver Hoxha museum because of the ugliness of the past. It became a place for fairs. It was a big slide. We're going to go up in the roof.
A television was here.
Top channel was in the back. Big slide. All of our jeans were wiped because we would slide from the top. And then it became NATO headquarters during the war in Kosovo. So 98-99, the NATO headquarters was here.
Because
then
the concrete, it was safe for that.
No, they just wanted a big space, which was downtown, and they could access. It has a lot of accesses from all kinds of roads, a lot of logistics, teams coming in and out. So the way it works is that some of the cubes are inside, and each cube is a classroom, and some of the cubes you'll see are actually on the skin, and you can see the star. That was the red star. It's the only thing we've kept from paraphernalia or symbolism of the communist days. But just to, again, not to glorify it, so we're not going to paint it red, but to show that a building that was the symbol of Albania's isolation is now the symbol of Albania's openness. And you go to what the communist isolation and the dictator's paranoia represented, to now a space where kids can do a startup, they can learn the languages that were forbidden. So we divide the bill in three.
The rent?
You mean the finance when it operates, or how we built it?
No, the building, the construction.
So 1/3 is the city, 1/3 is the government. The Prime Minister's office is right over there. So he will move two ministries in two boxes.
Really?
Minister of Youth and Minister of Startups. So they could actually work in the campus of the pyramid. This will all have LED screens, so when you look at it at night, you can see from the top, it's a stylized Albanian eagle with sort of two heads. All of this before were just slides. So it was just a flat marble. And we decided to keep some slides, but mostly to treat it as a belvedere. They still have to move some other pieces of glass, but the bottom line is you can have one course over there and you finish, and then you go to the other corner to have a course. And then you can have another open class in the balcony and one inside. So a very, very picky architect. Brilliant, but very difficult to work with. And this is slippery because you can withhold 400 kilos per square meter. And again, kids can sit on top of the dictator, on top of the House of Horror.
He's on the top.
Yeah. So Vini Mas also did that building. It's the largest tower now, officially in the Balkans, but there will be others. You're staying there at the plaza. This one was designed by, it looks like a pirouette, by Mario Cucinella, very famous architect from the Renzo Piano. This was the very infamous Hotel Daiti, which was the only hotel for internationals. All the rooms were tapped. So this is how, even if you were a Marxist tourist from Congo, everybody was just kept there because they had access to. But it was built during the fascist period, and it was just renovated by the central bank. So we will have the first floor as a gallery of the city, and then the rest is bank offices, because they purchased it a long time ago when the hotel was completely in decay. If it's a regular building, under 10 floors, they just do the regular urban planning. If it's something that goes above 10 floors, Stefano has designed arteries where it's required already in the plan that you have an international competition on the design prior to the approval. Now, if it's a high tower, it says that the international competition is designed between the government and the mayor, so that you sort of bring more prestige and more top experts to participate. Jam shumë i lumtur që bashkë me kryetarin e bashkisë Zagrebit mund të shohim pak edhe kantieret. Është një gjë që ne takojmë në zyrë, është tjetër gjë kur jemi kryetar bashkie që do të shikoj gjëra në terren edhe si kantieret tona po zhvillohen. Piramida e Tiranës ka hyrë tani në fazën e fundit, edhe tani jemi tek momenti ku po mbjellim të gjitha shkurret dekorative, lulet, ku do të rivendosim këmbanaren që u bë me gzhojat si simbol i paqes. Jemi tek faza ku secili prej kubave do të marrë një ngjyrë të veçantë që secili ta gjej klasën e vet më kollaj dhe pastaj më vonë do të vizitojmë edhe qendrën Tumo për të kuptuar se si sot dikush mund të flasë kroatisht apo shqip, po të gjithë fëmijët flasin Python, Java, Scratch. Këto janë gjuhët që të gjithë fëmijët i kuptojnë. Edhe unë shpresoj shumë që kjo qendër që ne kemi këtu në Tiranë, e cila deri dje përlëvdonte të kaluarën, komunizmin dhe ato kohë të vështira, sot është komplet e kundërta. Jo izolim por hapje, jo opresion por çlirim, edhe unë besoj që çlirimi i kësaj ndërtese ka qenë një nga betejat kryesore që kemi pas për urbanizimin e qytetit, edhe ju jeni një nga të parët që keni mundësi të futeni në këtë kantier, derisa për pak javë, në mos gaboj, ne ta hapim totalisht për publikun, edhe të fitojmë jo vetëm një super ndërtesë me 23 kubat që e shoqërojnë, po edhe një super park për të rikthyer një tjetër hapësirë gjelbër në Tiranë, ku edhe kur nuk po marrin kurs ose nuk po studiojmë brenda, kemi mundësi që të përdorim pjesën jashtë. Edhe mënyra si është konceptuar është që klasat janë kryesisht për fëmijët që marrin kurset, ndërkohë që hapësirat e tjera janë të hapura për publikun. Kjo do të thotë që një prind, nëna, babai, motra, vllai i madh, një gjysh, një gjyshe mund të pi një kafe, mund të konsumoj një vakt, kush është si ne dy që dalim për vrap, mund të bëj hapat e veta në të gjithë perimetrin e piramidës dhe një turist mund të ketë një belvedere, një balkon të gjithë asaj që është Tirana moderne sot. Kështu që ishte shumë kënaqësi dhe shpresoj që sadopak të rikthyem në atë rutinën e kryetarit bashkisë që futet në përkantiere dhe bëhet pak me balt.
First of all, it's quite impressive and I think it's really good way to deal with difficult history, not erasing it, but converting it by looking at the future. And there's no better way than looking to the future but through education. And investing, using that piece of difficult history to deal with the past, but then also focus on the future and invest in the future to children, that's the best possible way of dealing with the history of man. So congratulations.